Hello, Cancer. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be looking into this week, what you guys need to know. We do have a full moon at the end of the week. I believe it's on Saturday, on the 24th. But I'll be doing another reading before that, just for the full moon. Okay? So let's see. What does Cancer need to know before or for this week? Okay. I'm going to put those back. What does Cancer need to know for this week? For this week happening. What are we on? The 19th through the 24th. Let's see, the 19th through the 24th. Don't let pride get in your way. It's time to release negativity. We've been getting that energy for you guys a lot. Okay, so it seems to be something that you need to kind of get rid of, so that you're able to show the world the real you. Interesting. So we have don't let pride get in your way. Bring love into the situation at the bottom of the deck here. Very interesting. Don't let pride get in your way. Oh, I'm just going to tell you guys ahead of time. My nose has been acting up this morning, okay? So if you hear me sniffling, I apologize in advance. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I'm sick. I don't know if, allergies. I don't know. The weather's fluctuating here, so. Anyway, so it's time to release negativity, okay? Then we have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, then full moon eclipse. Actually, all of these are full moon energies, so isn't that interesting, especially after mentioning that we have a full moon coming at the end of this week, which is actually in Virgo, okay? So I want to say this. I feel like there's a lot that you're full of right now, right? Not just full, I don't want to say full of SHIT, but there's a lot that you're full of right now in terms of energetically speaking. There's a lot weighing on you, and I think it's time to release that. It's time to see the difference and what may happen, and kind of letting go of that burden. I feel like if you may be kind of scared is what I'm feeling. I feel like you're worried. I feel like it may be kind of difficult for you to see out of the fog. You remember that full moon energy is thick, okay? It's thick, but it's to get rid of things. It's to get rid of. It's to release. It's to be so full that there's nowhere else for it to go besides outside of you, okay? So don't be afraid to do that, okay? What does Cancer need to know? Conscious consumer. Interesting. That's about being thoughtful in what you are investing in, essentially. That's about in what companies, in what brands, in what foods, even, like how you're investing yourself or into others, even like what you're consuming, maybe on social media, what you're consuming physically, like food-wise. We do see windfall of abundance. What does Cancer need to know? We'll just leave it at that. Savings at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so conscious consumer says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. Services that are ethical and, as a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and purchase only that which you need. Interesting. So what are you overdoing it on? What are you overdoing? Is it in food? Is it in time? Is it in effort? What are you doing too much on? Doing too much in? Where are you over investing? Literally. Okay, windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them are unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Okay, you guys, that's good energy. I love that for you guys already. We're going to start with my OG deck. I love this deck. This was my first deck, my first tarot deck that I ever started with. I was called to it. I was actually at Barnes & Noble. Yes, they do have tarot decks at Barnes & Noble if you're wanting to grab one. I do also, if you're interested in getting any of these decks to kind of pull cards for yourself, I do have quite a few. I do have links for them. They are Amazon links, and yes, they are I forgot what the word is, but I do generate some kind of income from them. Very small, but nevertheless. Okay. Oop. What does Cancer need to know for this week from the 19th to the 25th? Let's do the 25th. What does Cancer need to know from the 19th to the 25th? It's very windy where I'm at. Yesterday it was raining, pouring. Now it's windy. So I couldn't do the reading outside like I did last time. I knew it was going to be too much. Okay, a card fell. I'm going to pick it up. Okay, that came out. Those two came out. And this came out. Interesting. So we have the Four of Swords. We have the King of Wands. We have Temperance. And we have the Ace of Wands. Interesting. So right off the bat, I'm already feeling, obviously, this fire energy, right? Could be Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Could be that you are Sagittarius. Maybe Cancer is your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Jupiter. But I feel like Spirit is asking for you to kind of rest and gain perspective on something, just to balance out, because there's going to be a renewal that's happening. And there's going to be a renewal of your passion, your confidence. And there's going to be something that happens. Again, more fire energy. There's going to be something that happens that's going to really change the game for you, right? As I'm looking at that Ace of Wands there. So rest, relax, and kind of get a new perspective. I'm also seeing an energy of like needing to meditate a bit. And maybe that's where you're funding that release. That's where that release is coming from. Oh, okay. That fell out. That's the Three of Cups in reverse. So don't connect to this unsure type of energy. Go within. I'm seeing there's something that you're unsure about, or that you're mulling over, or that you're questioning quite heavily. Page of Pentacles is very stuck energy. I just saw the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck here. Give me one more card for what Cancer needs to know for the... Okay, all right. Yeah, that's funny. Get unstuck, right? So rest, yes. Reassess, yes. See the Pentacle, Ten of Pentacles is sticking out here. We also have the King of Pentacles here. It's so that you can gain some stability in terms of your thinking, okay? It's so that you can gain stability in terms of what you think about and why. There's something missing, that there's a piece of this puzzle that you're missing. There's something that you don't know. Apologies for that noise. It's the coffee maker. But don't connect to this energy of feeling unstable, unsure, kind of this. I feel insecurity with this here, actually. Especially as we see the Knight of Wands moving into that. There's something about that. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Page of Wands moving into that. There's something about like a frivolous, like just going into like a default overthinking aspect just because you don't know what else to do. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to just sit with it, you know, gain balance, gain control of yourself, gain control of whatever situation this may be, just so that you're able to really see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like this here, this Ace of Wands is really going to be a game changer for you, and in whatever capacity. I'm not even sure where that's coming in from or why. I feel like I want to use this deck. Give me a moment. Now, y'all, I'm gonna warn you already, this deck, if you guys are one of my subscribers, you already know this deck is kind of slippery, so just be mindful of that. It's intense. I don't like to pull cards. I don't like to pull cards. I like for Spirit to show me the cards. Okay, so I'm gonna start clarifying, and we'll see where it takes us, okay? All right. Clarify the Four of Swords. Oh, one card is flipped over here. Four of Cups. Interesting. Maybe it's something that you don't want to do. I mean, you don't want to sit with things. Maybe you don't want to. Or you feel like you've been resting long enough. You've been waiting long enough. You've been trying to get clarity long enough. That's interesting. Why is the Four of Swords here for Cancer spirit? Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this confusion. So, but I feel like you're getting clarity out of that confusion. That's the way to get to the clarity. Four of Wands. That's the way to get through it and to get to the side that you really need. You see, look, Knight of Swords. Okay, that's how you're gonna get through to understanding what you need. You maybe need to. Y'all, I'm telling you, these cards be talking. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, that was the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. I know I'm like hitting the camera. I'm doing all kind of crazy stuff, but these cards, I don't know what it is about them. They're very active. Okay. Let's see. The King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know about this King of Wands? Hermit. What does Cancer need to know about this King of Wands? Yeah, so that, again, that's about going in and getting that clarity. The confidence that you need to move forward in a situation is already inside of you. So there's something about needing to go within, meditate, get clarity on that. You may have been, I feel like Spirit is telling on you a little bit, right? You may have not been, Four of Cups, again, not wanting to make that decision, but you know that that's where the strength is going to come from. You know that, right? We see the Hermit. The Hermit is really an internal journey. It's about healing. It's about going within, getting that clarity, going on your own personal spiritual journey, literally, right? But I see that you didn't want to like make that choice with this Four of Cups and the Lover's card. I have to cover that up a little bit. The Lover's card here, but that's where your inner strength is. Your strength, the strength that you need, everything that you need is already inside of you. Look again, we see it just takes a little bit of work, right? Why is Temperance here? The Star. Wow. Why, again, it's that balance, that healing energy. Why is Temperance here? There's something about releasing to get to that healing, like needing to let go of the emotions. Because I'm looking at the water. I'm looking at her pouring this water. I have to cover her up. But I'm looking at her pouring this water into the universal pool of consciousness. And it just feels like you need to let go of the emotions that you may have attached to something. Why is Temperance here? Hierophant. Yep. Thank you for that confirmation. Hierophant said yes, absolutely. But it's a level of like getting that understanding within yourself, like knowing what it is that you want, and being committed to that, being committed to what you have coming, or what you know is here, or who you are, or just kind of. I just saw the Three of Swords for a second. Clarify Temperance for Cancer, please, for this week. I just feel like this is all about you. This is about something has made you feel like you need to second guess things, or made you feel kind of insecure. And I feel like this is all about letting go of that, because that's negative. You know yourself better than anyone else, right? You're a Cancer, so you know how you feel. Believe in your intuition. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So you're afraid of having to walk away from something if you balance something out. You're afraid of having to walk away from a new beginning, or you're afraid of having to walk away from something and what that new beginning is. What that new beginning is, you know? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is meant to happen. You see, look at that anxiety. And you're holding on to that anxiety, but it's something that needs to happen. Like, even if you're going through something negatively, I feel like it will lead to a new renewal. It will lead to a better understanding of yourself. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Temperance, yeah, you see. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Cancer? I just really get the feeling that it's a necessary process of healing. It's a necessary process to go through. Why is it? Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles and the Devil. So something that you've been holding on to. Some kind of story that you've been holding on to about yourself that hasn't been serving you. Something that has been even tangibly in the world that you feel like has, I think, that you may have felt like it was serving you by keeping it to yourself, but maybe not. This feels like just healing something that's long-standing, healing something that has been within you. And you may be a feminine Cancer, but healing something that has been within you for quite some time. And maybe you haven't known that, or you've been avoiding it. It feels like I see a lot of Four of Cups energy, so it's like avoiding it, right? Knight of Cups, Chariot. Wow. So the Page of Wands. Okay, something that you want to work towards, but a love. And the Chariot is real conviction of that love feeling, right? It's like you absolutely know which direction you want to put your love energy. It's still a water energy that is you. The Chariot is your energy. So it's like knowing where you want to put your effort, knowing where you want to place your fire, knowing where you want to place your desires even. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Ooh. All right. High Priestess, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you already know the answer. You already know the truth. I think I saw one that flipped over here. You already know the truth. And you're fighting it, like holding on to it. This Knight of Wands is called the Wounded Warrior, right? But it's not the Wounded Warrior in terms of like, oh, he's been so defeated and he's holding on strongly and he's so resilient and that kind of stuff. Like, yes, all of that, but he's holding on almost in spite of himself. Like, he sees that it could be another option or possibility that could work out better for him, and he chooses to keep fighting just because he made that, like, stubborn decision to, right? And I feel like you know the truth of that. You know the truth. And it's time for the karma. It's time for things to be righted. It's time for things, the Magician. It's time for things to come back into balance. Why is the Three of Cups in reverse here for Cancer? Ooh. 10 of Cups and the Two of Cups. Wow, very interesting. Yeah, so it's not about it's about manifesting what is really going to make you happy, and that's this you've been fooling yourself and not wanting to look at something. So this is what's going to really break open that seal to what has been blocking you, what has been making it difficult for you to connect to others, particularly in a real relationship, in a love relationship. Page of Cups, Queen of Swords for that Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's letting go. Yeah, being able to, oh my gosh, it's being able to declare your love, but like truthfully, right? And Knight of Wands, we see the Knight of Wands here. Interesting. Give me one more card for the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry about that. One more card for the Four of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer, please. A few cards wanted to come out. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what's going to lead you to that. And the Two of Swords, but you're still indecisive. You're still very stuck on this. But divine timing is going to make it happen for you. It's going to force you. It's going to force you to get into yourself. It's going to force you to balance. It's going to force everything. And you may be in a feeling right now where everything is crumbling down, right? But as you're doing that, you're going to be getting to where you're more balanced and you're able to see more into things, get the things that you're looking for, right? Because we've seen the 10 of Cups and we see the 10 of Pentacles here right next to each other. There's love here, there's family, there's stability, there's everything that you need here, but there is a truthfulness that goes along with it as well, a real understanding of this is my truth, this is what I want, and this is what I'm willing to do to get it. Okay, I'm gonna pull some advice for you. Actually, let me use a different deck. Which one are we gonna use? Let's use the Light Seers Tarot. Spirit, what is the advice for Cancer in this situation? The Star. What is the advice for Cancer in this situation? The Fool. What is the advice for Cancer in this situation? Six of Pentacles. Balancing things out. Give and take, reciprocity. What is the advice for Cancer in this situation? What is the advice for Cancer? Thank you so much. Tower in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So when I see the Tower in reverse, I heard just let it happen. Because it's going to lead to the stability. You'll get everything that you need. You'll get everything that you want if you let things balance out. Don't fight the Tower, right? But also the Tower has already kind of passed. So let it run its course. Let it finish what it needs to do. I see the Four of Wands here. I see the Fool here. I see the Hierophant here. I see the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay? Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse. So we see that anxiety changing. And right after that, what is that? The Chariot. That's you. Okay? I see death and rebirth poking out here as well. All right, so I know it might be difficult, right? Definitely. This feels heavy. This feels like a heavy energy. It feels like you've been kind of off and on about it, kind of in denial about it a little bit, kind of actively ignoring things. But it feels like Spirit is going to make it kind of come out in the open. And, you know, you can't let what this devil is whispering in your ear about how stability comes, you can't allow this to be the truth, okay? You're going to get the truth. And it's going to be very, very clear for you. It's going to lead to things that you are really looking for. I'm getting this with this King of Pentacles, by the way. I'm getting also not just stability, but a real truth and real stable foundation. I'm getting that you may have felt like, oh, everything was, you know, working well, it's been growing in one direction or another, but because everything is kind of founded off of lies, it's been a little bit hard to build upon something or feel comfortable with building upon something and being 100% honest about things a little bit. So spirit is really anyways, this is gonna make it easier for that, for you to allow commitment in, for you to be able to progress forward and just kind of fall into something without any regrets, without any fear, without any feeling like you can't commit, right? Whatever this is, it's very important that you allow for it to happen, okay? I'm gonna pull a spiritual awakening card. What is the spiritual awakening card for Cancer for this situation? What is the spiritual awakening card for Cancer? For this week? The law of correspondence. See life as the ultimate mirror guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Interesting. Let's pull from the book. Correspondence is a 13 page, which means it's number 4, breaks down to a number 4. Okay, so again, we have the theme of stability here. Hold it up for you guys. Life is the ultimate mirror of consciousness. This is the concurrence of the creative process, the spiritual realm through the mental realm to the physical realm, reflected back into consciousness. Your beliefs set this law into motion, creating the feelings, emotions, and circumstances of your life. Your ability to manifest and demonstrate are in direct correlation with your ability to provide a mental equivalent within your mind and soul. For every belief, there is an undeniable equivalent in the physical form. The outer world is the reflection of the inner world. As within, so without. You are ready to awaken. It is time to release all feelings of being the victim of life and realize your infinite power. Your experience of life is the outpicturing and reflection of your beliefs. By drawing this card, you are ready to identify your limiting beliefs so that you can release them. As you advance in your spiritual awakening, everything will be magnified to give you clarity to spot your limiting beliefs. Keep the faith. You are going through a quantum shift, and miracles are in the making. Now you will see life as the ultimate mirror, guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Remember, sow what you wish to reap. Here we go. Sit in front of a mirror and ask yourself the following question. Who am I? Take time to reflect, contemplate, and meditate on this internal inquiry. May the truth set you free. Oof. So that's the kind of general feeling that I was getting. There's a truth that's coming out that you have been indecisive about. And it's time. Okay? All right, Cancer, thank you so much. This was a heavy one. Thank you so much for sticking with me through it. I really appreciate you guys. And also, again, really appreciate all the love that you guys have been sharing with me, all the love that you guys have been showing me, all the care, all the attention, all the emails. I also love doing the personal readings for you guys. It really lets me know that my readings are resonating for you guys and that they're being helpful for you. Yeah, and I'm just so grateful for that. That's all that I wanted, honestly. So yeah, thank you so much, and till next time, take care.